All the religions talk about peace, but what you find is war. All the religions, world religions, talk about love, but what you find is hatred. This is all because they are the true religions is actually spirituality. When the master, whoever he may be, whether it is Krishna, whether it is Buddha, whether it is Jesus, whether it is Muhammad, when they were into that practice, basic practice, they were into spirituality. But the followers after them, they made it as a person and a religion. Spirituality begins where the religion ends. The true aspect of religion is only searching for the ultimate non-dual nature of Atman. The ultimate started with that consciousness, whether it is Krishna consciousness, whether it is Christ consciousness, whether it is Allahhood, whether it is Buddhahood, all mean the same. That is something to do with the pure conscious state. But unfortunately, people wrongly understand the consciousness changing into the energy format of the mind. The consciousness, the pure conscious state, is nothing to do with a person. It is to do with the presence. The presence of God is different from the personal God. That presence, that pure presence, is the ultimate conscious state. The energy, what the Indian spirituality called as Prakriti, and Purusha. Purusha is the state of pure self. The downward energy, when it is moving out in the adogati, the downward nature, and then you are losing your consciousness, and slowly the prana becomes lesser and lesser, and ultimately you will end up with no prana state. So the death is resulting ultimately. So how do you attain this? Whoever he may be, there is only one religion, that is the religion of Ishvara, the creation, the creator. Ishvara Seva. What is that Ishvara Seva? Seva of the Ishvara, or the mind is merging in the state of the Atman, is the true state of that Ishvara Seva. You are totally the downward state of this energy, the apana, has to be merged in the prana. Unless we merge it totally, you are going to lose yourself as mind. And because the mind is originated, you will have mind and body. Once the body and mind are starting, you are going to be degenerated ultimately in the sequence of births. The sequence of the births will lead to Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam. Ultimately, innumerable sequences of births and deaths, and you are going to come back again. Unless you change the root of that apana and merge it with prana, Take the energy and move it in towards the consciousness. Move the jiva towards that Ishvara. This has to happen, and that is non-sectarian. It is nothing to do with any religion, whoever he may be. The truth is very, very simple. Anybody puts his hand in the fire, it gets burnt. Anybody puts his hand in water, it becomes wet. The laws are not different for different people. It is either it is Christian, whether it is Muslim, whether it is Hindu, whether it is a Buddhist. The laws are same. The simple law is the Atman and the mind that has originated, and unless you merge this mind back into the state of the Atman, this is what the Upanishads called as joining back. Maya has to be joined with Brahman, so that the Jiva has to join with Ishvara and make it as Jiveshvara Aikyam. And this is the ultimate truth. And unless this is attained, you are going to be miserable, you are going to be worried, you are going to face all the consequences of the birth and death. And unless this stops, the craving and aversion can never stop, can never cease. And this Dvaita has to become the Advaita. The Prakriti has to join back in Purusha. This is the universal law, and I wish you all the best. And this can be achieved only with sadhana, and that sadhana is nothing but dhyana and samadhi. How you can need to join? What is dhyana? Tatra prati ekatanata dhyanam. That prati ekatanata dhyanam. You are joining back with where you have originated, that is dhyana. Samadhi, tat daiva ardha matra nirbhasa swarupa sunyameva samadhi. Unless this dvaita stops, ceases, joins back with its roots of non-self, the duality has to cease, and then only the kaivalya is possible. That enlightened state, this is the enlightened state, not what people normally discuss. It is all pseudo-spirituality. I think once again we need to re-enter the real truth of merging the mind with the Atman. I wish you all the best. God bless you. Thank you.